Everybody wants something, but the point is, why don't you have it? And there's only really one answer, and the answer is there's something standing between what you want and where you are now. And that something is called execution, taking action. Now, the question is, how do you get yourself to do things that are hard? How do you get yourself to do things that are challenging? How do you get yourself to understand what it is that you need to do in the first place? And in order to answer those questions, you have two options: figure it out by yourself, or reach out and book a consultation. That's how simple it is. Now, in terms of getting external help, you can go in many different places, but the fastest way to do so is by having someone who understands how execution works, no matter who it is, and whose indications are based on a system. Now, of course, you can piece it together somehow in some way by yourself too. The difference is it takes much longer, and also time is not really on your side when you're trying to put something together, because it's already going to take time once you start moving forward. But if it takes you a tremendous amount of time just to get to the point where you start moving forward, now you're losing all of that momentum. And there's really no reason to waste time when time is of essence, and it's the most important resource that we have, because it's the one that is completely finite. There is no one that can extend time. And for that reason, the indication, wherever possible, whenever possible, reach out for help, get assistance. Now, again, the final answer as to whether or not you specifically should follow this indication comes down to you. In other words, you have the best answers for yourself in terms of, do I need help or do I not? Can I figure this out by myself or not? And if your track record shows that you've consistently been able to figure it out by yourself, well, then maybe you can keep doing so. Or maybe it's time to get more of your potential, bring more of your potential to life, and that's a time when you reach out if you want to accelerate the process. If, on the other hand, you clearly have not been able to do so far, you've clearly been stuck for years, months or weeks or days, whatever the case might be, well, then that's a clear, strong indication that reaching out for assistance, wherever you feel that assistance will come from, wherever you have a good feeling this is it, well, then that's the answer. Go for it right away. Don't wait, because you need to create progress immediately. We live in a world where we want instant gratification, and there's nothing wrong with that, but instant gratification comes from progress, moving forward. That's the greatest form of gratification in life. There are very few things that can be as exciting and as enjoyable as creating progress immediately. Even if the result hasn't been achieved yet, it doesn't matter, because as we know, by the way, once the result is achieved, it's only a fleeting moment of joy and excitement and whatever else comes with it. It's really that daily process of creating progress, of bringing things to life. That's what's truly addictive and truly a beautiful component of life, if it's part of a full life, obviously. If all other areas are also thriving or growing to the extent that each individual wants them to grow and wants to develop them into. That's a completely personal choice, as it should be. The point is this: you can save years with one single input, as the one that I'm suggesting here. Booking a consultation and getting that expertise and having someone guide you through their advantageous position of being an outsider, and number two, that would be number one, and number two, having the expertise, having a system which they're basing their indications off of for you, that are individualized, tailored indications for you, that can save a tremendous amount of time, and also it can make ultimately the difference, and it does for most people, the difference between you ever getting there and you never getting there. Book a consultation.